I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is another Patreon review and request, this time for Anthony. If anyone's interested in requesting pretty much any type of review or video on a movie topic or reaction or anything, you can request it either directly to my PayPal or join me on my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. If not, no worries. But this is a film I had never heard of called Dan Versus, and interesting enough, the animation was done in Adobe Flash, which is not typical, but it worked for what kind of show this was. I guess I never heard of it because it was part of the Hub. I'm like, what the fuck is the Hub? And it's part of Discovery Family. And then I'm like, what the fuck is Discovery Family? Apparently Discovery Channel has another channel called Discovery Family. I don't know. When I think of Discovery Channel, I think of fucking Shark Week and Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe and Man vs. Nature or Man vs. Maybe that's not. Is Man vs. Nature on Discovery? Maybe not. But The Deadliest Catch. So I didn't know they had a fucking channel for families, and then let alone do a cartoon, and even then, nothing about this screams Discovery, so I guess it's just, hey, we'll take any show, so take this. So I do think that was maybe a detriment, but at the same time, it got 3 seasons. Maybe if it was on a better channel, it would have gotten more. But I saw this for free on Tubi TV. It was for free on there. It was created by these two guys, Dan Mandel and Chris Pearson. And 2011 it came out. And interesting enough, the lead voice is Curtis Armstrong. Yes, the guy who played Booger in Revenge of the Nerds 1 and 2. Well, all the Revenge of the Nerds movies, technically. There's 4 of them. And he played the buddy of Tom Cruise in Risky Business. He played the buddy of John Cusack in Better Off Dead. A lot of times he plays the buddy of someone. Very rarely the lead. So that was interesting. Like, he got to be the lead voice in this. Dave Foley, he's also a voice in this. It's not a big cast. Usually in episodes, it's Curtis Armstrong is Dan. Dave Foley is his buddy who gets pushed around by Dan. And then Dave Foley's wife, you get the idea that maybe she's secretly an agent or some type of secrets going on with her. And pretty much each episode is Dan, voiced by Curtis Armstrong, hates something. And something happens, so then he always hates everything. He's always pissed at everything. He'll see scratches on his car, so automatically assumes it's the Wolfman. And then has a vendetta against the Wolfman. Some rock hits his windshield of his car, and somehow that leads to him to New Mexico. So now he hates New Mexico and he wants to fight the state of New Mexico. Another one, cookie stealing ninja. So he hates ninjas. So he wants to fucking fight ninjas. And that's what I mean. I did like the show because it had this infectious insanity to it. This infectious insanity, and with the voices of Curtis Armstrong and Dave Foley, it got some chuckles out of me. To be fair, it got some chuckles out of me. You know, I'm watching the one with Dan versus the Wolfman. And some of the weird off the handle, off the rail lines that come out of nowhere, where they're talking about the Wolfman. They ask, so he's a jogger? What? No. Wait a minute, you say there's claw marks. Well, because he runs like this. I got him. Damn, that's a trick-or-treater. Yeah, right. And he gets arrested for some shit, and it's like, you stole my brass knuckles. Cop, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. He doesn't say that, but, oh yeah, you stole my brass knuckles? Well, I'm gonna confiscate your water. And it's one of those waters for free. It just keeps, I confiscate your water again. And just also how childish the Dan character can be when Dave Foley says something that makes sense. It's like, well, I don't have any money. Besides, shut up. And that's what I mean, like, also with Insanity, it's one of those shows that you go, where the fuck is this going? And you don't know. Like, this is an episode about the Wolfman, which leads to them making a silver-tipped arrow. But then also leads to them digging something up, and then all of a sudden there's skeletons that they run away from. Also these weird conversations where Dave Foley's like, why do you have a donut? Because it's a steakhouse, we gotta have donuts. But I don't want donuts. They don't have a donut, but we gotta have donuts. But these donuts suck. Then stop eating them. So I thought, again, some clever writing and some infectious energy and insanity to it. I mean, that episode ends with they shoot the werewolf in the ass while he's in his jogging shoes, which is a sentence I never thought I would say. And the whole point of this was so that Dan could find the werewolf's car and scratch it. Because Dave Foley's like, wait a minute, we're gonna go kill him. And Dan's like, what, are you psycho? Kill him? You need some help. You need some anger issues, buddy. You need some anger therapy, buddy. So the whole point was just to key that wolf's car. That's what I mean. It's pretty fun. You know, there's another one, Dan versus New Mexico. And the Dan character, I just see people being very annoyed, being very unlikable. I think for me it does help that Curtis Armstrong's voicing them, and it's like, oh wow, I remember that actor. It's been a while since I've seen him. And usually if he pops up, it's in a smaller supporting role in a movie. But again, very rarely he'd have to be the main deal, the main focus, whether a TV show or movie, and this is one of those few instances. But yeah, he always gets easily annoyed. He wakes up and there's a swinging lamp above his bed, and it's like, why do I have a swinging lamp? It makes me want to burn down the 70s. It's like, what? Or in that episode, there's a fun moment where he calls Dave Foley to go to the library. He's like, well, I'm busy, but hello, Dan? So of course he goes to the library because he's a pushover. And then he keeps getting shushed. And then Dan's like, you shush. Shush. Don't you shush me. He hits Dave Foley with the book, and so Dave Foley looks, and then he just beats the shit out of him. See, moments like that I didn't see coming, I didn't see going that way, that's what made it funny. Or Dave Foley's wife having a flashback as one of the reasons why she wants to go to New Mexico is that when she was a kid, these birds and a cactus stole her fucking cotton candy. Actually, the cactus popped her balloons. Yes, you heard me right. The cactus was a dick. So, okay, how they don't get back to New Mexico, how they don't fight it, disrupt the hot air balloon festival. Again, stuff like that was like, where is this show going? Which made it interesting. Or Dave Foley keeps falling asleep while they're driving. And so Dan keeps holding his eyes open. It's like, can you stop doing it? My eyes are drying out. No, I can't. Now blink. And would you expect that would lead to hot air balloon cultists and then Area 51? No, Now, do all the episodes work? No, there's some less than others. Like the one Dan versus Ninja. I don't know, that's one I couldn't get into. I didn't hate it, but I couldn't get into it. There's another one where he meets this cute cat. And from time to time that cat pops up. But I would say, without not wanting to give too much away for the rest of the show, and it did go on for 3 seasons. This is a nice surprise. This is a nice surprise. I mean, I say it was animated in Adobe Flash. If that turns you off, like, what the fuck? It didn't look cheap. It looked fairly good for that. So, I enjoyed the look and aesthetic of the show. Great to hear Curtis Armstrong voicing the character. The episode's only 20 minutes long. They went by very quickly. And I only saw a couple episodes because just time-wise, I have a lot less free time than I do. But, like I said, that was fun. Interesting to have a character that just annoyed by everything, so part of me could relate to him in a weird way. I do see other people maybe, I didn't think he's too unlikable, but to me, again, it's that infectious, I keep repeating that, infectious and interest of what's going to happen next. Because where you think it's going is probably not where it actually will go. I get certain stuff that just almost comes out of nowhere. Just, okay, I didn't quite see it going that way. Oh, that's one of the interests of that show, I will say. So Dan versus, I quite enjoyed. Nice little surprise. So, never seen it. It's for free on Tubi TV. It has, I think it has all the seasons. I know it has the first season on there because I watched the first couple episodes of it. And they're all separate shows, so you can watch any of them and not be too confused. Pretty much standalone. At least as far as I watched, they were standalone. It's just him getting pissed off at a new thing and him wanting to fight that new thing or get into a personal war with that one thing. Whether it be versus the animal shelter or versus other stuff. Interesting idea for a cartoon, and yeah, give it a look if you want. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.